What is up, mofos? Thank you for tuning in and everybody that has showed up. We appreciate you for being here. I am Ryan with the ATX Metal Podcast, and this is Does It Stank? What was the tagline I just was? The new line of, this is the new smell-o-vision. God, I knew I would mess it up. But anyway, instead of my ineptitude of ranting, Jared, how are you?
I am now the proud owner of a sledgehammer, laser engraved with my favorite band's logo.
Oh, some old Kubla Khan hammer, huh?
That's how I'm doing.
That's impressive. That is impressive, I have to say.
It sits on my desk. I'm afraid that it's going to break it.
How'd you come about getting that?
So, Kubla Khan did everything behind my desk is falling over.
Just ruined.
Kubla Khan did a special pre-order for a re-release of their album Nomad, which came with a picture disc, limited edition picture disc of Nomad. It came with that really cool hammer, as well as a limited edition Kubla Khan t-shirt.
Damn, you just you flexing tonight.
The record is falling. Hold on.
Okay. While Jared is saving his record collection from total demise, thanks again for stopping by, everybody that's here. Our other members of the Stank panel, they are on assignment, for lack of better words. Our man Josh is in the process of moving. Chris is actually on assignment / just being Chris, because he's an amazing dude, and I feel like he's going to have an Einstein moment one day and just surprise everybody. Let's see, who else? Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy just texted me. Hold on. We've got news. He said, I literally just woke up. Partied too hard last night.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Oh, God. But he did say that he'll be on in just a second. So we'll have that member of the Dream Team back. And Taylor is doing some kind of some kind of girlfriend retreat weekend something thing. I don't know. It's like a Paula gig. So you got me and the young one here tonight. Him and I just went to the Culinary Dropout last night in Austin, Texas. It was phenomenal. And the guy playing the acoustic set, he was doing all covers, which, I mean, when you're out at the Domain, why wouldn't you play covers? Because that's what people get into. They're not gonna recognize some original work unless you're like from there. You know what I mean? But it was a good time. It was a good time. Brussels sprouts on point. Like, everything was amazing. So if you ever want to have a good evening out, it's a little on the expensive side, kind of, sorta, but it is Domain pricing, and it's basically just like a smaller version of Austin.
We need to add that Fox Restaurants did not sponsor this.
Oh yeah, this is not sponsored by anybody. I mean, if Culinary Dropout wants to sponsor the podcast, holler at you, boy. Like, I will promote the I mean, as long as y'all don't have like some backdoor dealings with, racist and, xenophobes, then we can probably party. And we could,
it's the restaurant industry.
It's okay. That's true. Service industry. But anyway, we've got a really good playlist tonight. I think so. I mean, I built it, but I built it with love and with care and with you in mind. So I hope that you will enjoy. We got Nick Haas. We have Otis Archer. Otis is in the mix tonight with his debut solo stuff. He's looking to see if his stuff does, in fact, stank. Again, stank ratings are personal. We give anywhere from 1 to 10, 1 to 1,000. We correlate it to something that we've smelled in our lifetime. So if whenever the songs are over, if you want, put your stank rating in the comments. By all means, this is an open platform. We're not here to bash anybody. We're here to help. But if the song does suck, we'll let you know, because that's just a part of the process.
Especially if it's the band DFI. That's a callback to like 2 months ago, and we got deefed.
Goddamn deefed. Big time.
I mostly use the word deef. Jeremy does sometimes too. Deefed refers to when you get catfished by a band and they've got like a name that's going to sound like it's super cool and going to be heavy and brutal, but it's like electronic minstrel music. That's getting deefed.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it is. That was perfect. That was perfect. I could have not have put it a better way by getting catfished by a band. God. The new Smell-O-Vision getting catfished by bands. I mean, hashtag TM in the circle, R and everything that goes along with all those. We own them. It's our intellectual property. But anyway, so let's get to it. Let's just check in the comments real quick. Again, if you can, do us a favor because we're starting to try to get our subscribership and subscriptions up on YouTube. Share the link that you're currently viewing on Facebook because normally we go on Facebook and you get all the notifications and that's what brings all the boys to the yard. But we're doing a little bit differently. We're trying to see, how many people really care about, stanky music and some general hangs. So again, if you can, just share the feed. We would greatly appreciate that. So let's go for it.
Before we begin, I have to say Otis just has one of the best comments I've ever read about his music. We won't get deefed. We will get beefed. I don't know how to take that, but I'm kind of excited.
I'm going to give that one an applause. Oh, God.
Am I scared? Am I aroused? Am I excited?
I don't know, man. I mean, there's different versions of getting beefed. I mean, we'll we'll leave that one alone. So the first one up is Danella Drive, Keep You Waiting. Danella Drive is from here. I'm not sure if all of the members are from here. Do you know, Jared?
I don't, actually.
Okay. But they are local. They've been around for a minute. But again, this just came out on January 18th of this year. Again, this is Danella Drive, Donella Drive. Again, Keep You Waiting.
Saviors, no one around.
And there you have it. I do apologize. I just deefed myself because because I forgot to share the screen with Jared. I feel so bad. But anyway, is Jeremy in here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can't mute your audio. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, gracious. So, yep, there it is. Okay, it works now. Sorry about that. But anyway, my apologies again to Denella Drive. They're from San Antonio. Josh, our man, always keeping us on our toes. Jared, what'd you think, man?
There has not been a Danella Drive song I don't like.
Okay.
They're not inherently stanky. Like they're not our traditional like, you know, gutter rot meat stinks stanky, but
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
just great. Like I've said it before when we've played their tracks in the past. Is they have that like early at the drive-in vibes, and I love it. And they're kind of just like punky, and their bass tone was so crunchy and delicious.
Got a bass tone. I mean, we've got a couple guitar nerds in the comments section here. No offense, I mean that in the highest regards. What do you guys think he was using for his bass tone? Because that, I mean, it just, you could hear it just. I mean, it ripped. And I always love it when they allow the bassist to shine, because I never really used to. And again, no offense to bassists, I didn't really pay attention too much to bassists, but I have now changed my thought of my plane of thought and respect the hell. I mean, I respect the hell out of everybody, but the bassist I'm really starting to pick up on, because you can just hear that just crunchiness and that thickness in the back that just compensates the guitars and the drums at the same time. But man, that was good. It might, and then again, stank ratings. That wasn't like, we're gonna get some stanky stuff tonight. I guarantee you. I built this playlist so it would smell. But I also wanted to throw in there some other stuff just to show diversity here in Texas and throughout wherever we get these songs from internationally, because we've got some international bands on here tonight too. But we also have I think four or five Texas bands tonight. One of which, Otis, he's coming up. We got Snake Father with Shapeshift, woo, and I believe Frozen Soul, if I'm not mistaken, and one more, Defiant, I think.
Defiant is from Pennsylvania.
Okay, I'm gonna scratch that one. Not Defiant. Or wait, no, there's multiple Defiants, because when I looked them up, instead of just like Defiant TX, it was like Defiant with some numbers. I could be wrong though. I'm pretty sure they're from ye old Tejas. Let's see. Nick Haas says, yeah, Sans for sure. Hold on, let me catch back up. I bet that's with some classic Sans amp tone from Otis. Wasn't paying attention in the video to his rig, but I guess amp peg. This is all unfamiliar territory with me. I just trying to be conversational here. So,
Need All Exchange is a Texas band. They're from the Valley.
Who?
Need All Exchange. They're from down south in the Valley.
My apologies. I'm sipping on my Jameson. Oh, and if you're new, and if you're just new to the family here, we chug on blasts and we sip on sweeps. I will probably be going to the kitchen here during the next song to grab some beer skis. But yeah, it's just something fun that we say, something we like to do. If you're hanging out with us at the house, grab some beers, cast it to the TV, so you can catch it in full surround sound. So that way we can have a little bit of a party. So let's see if Jeremy's here yet. Jeremy here yet? Nope, Jeremy's not here yet. Okay, I guess we'll catch up to him in a second. So this is what I forgot to do the last time, my man. All right, pow. There we go. Can you seize that?
Yes, and I can mute it.
Perfect. Perfect for you.
Exactly.
All right. So let me figure out where we're at. Oh, there we are. All right. So next up is Otis Archer. Otis, if there's anything in the comment section that you can put right now that can kind of give us a, what to look forward to, because I haven't listened to this in its entirety. I kind of played the first handful of seconds and was like, yes, this one's going for sure. So if you can, Otis in the comments, just kind of give us a heads up. I mean, damn. I need a burner phone number so people can just call in, because I could literally have Otis on the line right now. That's what we need. That's what we need. Jared, we're going to do it. We're going to get a burner phone account.
I don't know any drug dealers.
No. No, we could, hey, you know what we can do? We can just go down to APD and get all of their pagers that they pay $80-some thousand a year for that they don't even use. That's where you can defund that pagers. What was it, the 90s? Come on.
Hey, doctors still use pagers.
I mean, okay, beep, beep, beep. I get it, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe I don't see the reason for it for cops. But
I don't see the reason why anybody should ever have a pager.
Not anymore.
What is this, 1994?
That's
Come
what
on.
I'm saying. All right, so here we go. Oh, hey, look, Danella came in the comments. What's up, guys? Thanks for the awesome review. I use a Fender Jazz bass and a Dark Glass Alpha Omega head. Okay, I was going to say something in the realm of Dark Glass just because I've been around it in a live studio setting at the Noise Factory, and I've heard a couple people play on it live at Come and Take It, which, by the way, shout out Come and Take It Live. They're reopened again. We actually just streamed last Saturday from there, which was amazing, and we plan on streaming multiple more shows. So if you have friends and bands that want their set streamed, we are charging this year. I know it's kind of odd that we would charge in a time where people don't really have that much money, but we've kind of laid the groundwork, and we know that we can do it, and if we don't put a value on it, then it doesn't have value. So I'm told. So anyway, we can live stream your stuff from Come and Take It Live, or anywhere that has a hardline connection, really. I don't have all the wireless capabilities yet, but we'll get there. Progress, right? And what else? I forgot something else. Come and Take It Live, Come and Take Productions. Thanks for being our sponsor. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure Anthony's at the box office just like, that son of a gun. All right, who else? Let's see. We got Otis. This is my first dive into not only writing and performing, but producing everything as well. Okay, so this is a Josh moment, or a Nick Haas moment. Amazing tone. Thanks, Nick. Well, it's what I was. All right, here we go. Let's see. At Nicholas. Not the most exciting process, very tedious, but I've learned a lot during the COVID, and it's been very fun and fulfilling more personally. All right, cool, man. Well, let's get to it.
Also, shout out to Nick Haas for pumping out banger after banger after banger.
Nick, you're not allowed to put out any more for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh, man. All right, well, here we go. This is Otis Archer, The Veil, and this is just audio, so we're just going to let this play through. Here we go. Oh, I was not ready for that solo. I was
not ready for anything happening right now.
Hey, Jeremy Miller's here. Yay.
Hey, good morning, my babies.
You sound a little under the weather, man.
Your audio is...
I feel like shit.
Your audio
sound like shit.
You sound really far away.
I do. Yeah, I kind of had to rush the setup. For some reason, everything was disconnected, so I did my best. So if I sound like garbage tonight, I'm sorry. I feel like garbage tonight, so I deserve it.
It actually doesn't even sound like your microphone's on.
Really? Maybe it's hold on. God damn it! I knew this was gonna happen.
Hey man,
I apologize.
we're the home of technical difficulties, so that's
this
good
is
internet.
What we do here.
Jeremy,
it's a learning experience for everybody.
Timestamp right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see if I can figure this out. Hold on.
It's okay, Jeremy. You may not sound very good, but you look good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I tried that much.
But so Otis, shout out, man. That was good. I was really feeling the this kind of like nostalgic, I don't know, 70s vibe, or like it just kind of like took me back a little bit to where I could just kind of like close my eyes and float. But that's my interpretation of that song. I think it was very well done. So hats off.
I was just thinking today while I was at work that there's a distinct lack of like good groovy stoner metal lately.
Yeah.
And while that wasn't like traditionally low and slow like some of the stuff, you know, like Sleep and Electric Wizard and stuff like that, it had that really cool like low chuggy groove. It was really just like, it was groovy. I mean, it was really cool.
Jeremy, did you catch any of it?
Now you have no audio, Jeremy.
Oh, now you have no audio. Don't worry, we'll keep talking.
I also really loved the like Pink Floyd inspired psychedelic solo. That was rad.
Let's see. Let's get into comments. Yeah, ooh, psychedelic part right here. Yep, exactly. That's what I had going on my head. Whenever he started getting into them weed leads, I was like, here we go, time to buckle up. So, he said, thank you everyone for 6 minutes of your time.
I would listen to an hour-long LP of that.
I could, yeah. Well, he actually, Otis, if you want, drop a link to your album. I know that you have more than just that one. So, but yeah. And what else is new? I mean, speaking of 6 minutes, when we recorded it, Come and Take It Live the other night, it was black metal. So, yeah, those were, I believe they were running, Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, well, you can't even talk. But they were running 45-minute sets.
Oh, wow.
Not even changeover time. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. 45-minute sets. And we were just like, I remember I was looking at Jeremy just like, when does it end? When is it over? Because it's just goddamn, like, I don't mind a 6-minute song every now and again, but when it's 6 minutes is the minimum, or just like the gateway drug to get you in, like, woof.
So like I love long songs. I've always loved long songs.
Really?
I mean, one of my favorite tracks of all time is Light of Day, Day of Darkness by Green Carnation, which is an hour-long song. I love that. But like black metal is one of those things where give me like a 3-minute song, I'm good. Because it's, you know, the whole song sounds the same. There's no change. You just got some tremolo picking and some blast beats, and that's all you got.
Yeah.
And the entire, you know, you could have a 19-minute song and every aspect of it sounds the same.
Just the same.
And I'm not hating on black metal.
No, not at all.
I enjoy some good old-fashioned black metal. But not when it's, you know, a 45-minute set that sounds like it's all one song.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the thing, I think, when Jeremy and I went back to the back, someone in passing, I can't remember who it was, but they were like, man, they all sound the same. I mean, you can take specific points during each track and say, okay, that sounds different, but I mean, a blast beat is a blast beat, and they're kicking like, how many BPMs? Like 140? I mean, it's quick. It's a rapid fire, in your face, you know, deef.
But I will say I've been to black metal shows before, like smaller black metal shows, like not very many, not a big show, and they're fun. Like they are a lot of fun.
Oh, they are, yeah. And their fans are hardcore.
Oh yeah, I cannot remember who it was that I saw at Come and Take It one time. They weren't like the opener, but they were in the middle, and they had a statue of Mother Mary with corpse paint and an upside down cross on her face.
No, they played. Oh my God.
I have a
Cleaver.
Yeah,
Cleaver.
They're great.
If you'd like, you can go to our Facebook page and you can go to our recent videos and find Cleaver's set. They were, I think, they were in the middle or just above, somewhere towards the middle, maybe third, maybe second from headline. But yeah, he had the face paint on, he had the doll, he had the upside down crosses that one almost fell 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, they did that, and they were good, man. I was really shocked at that, because I can't remember the last time I saw them, or maybe I just haven't seen them at all. But
I cannot for the life of me remember what band they like opened with. I want to say it was like a Wednesday night show at Come and Take It, so it wasn't like a big show by any means.
Yeah.
But I very, very much remember them being really, really cool. And I want to say it was like the lead singer's son's birthday that day too. So they like did a black metal rendition of Happy Birthday.
Just through some terrible high pass filters and stuff. But what? Okay. Sorry. Children. Okay, so while Jeremy figures that out, which is no big deal. No big deal here. No big deal. We're going to get into the next one. So this is Defiant Wendy. I found them on, I want to say Texas Metal Connection or Texas Metal United.
But they're from Pennsylvania.
I don't know. I went, because typically how I do this is I like to have like a good split, like a 50-50 split, maybe 60-40, because I want to have Texas bands on there and I want to have, other bands, because, they're trying to get to this market and vice versa. Texas bands are trying to get to other markets. So I typically go to the 3 or 5 different Facebook pages that I'm a part of for the podcast and just kind of look within the past like week or so. And this one was here. So, maybe they're...
I'm going to jump out real quick, try to figure out this audio issue. And
you're good.
We'll jump in when I will come back.
Okay, yeah. I'll get the notification.
What the fuck? Okay.
That was... what the fuck?
I don't have anything to say about this, but this song's going to be great.
Sorry. My kid is just... When you make a deal with a child, they're going to... I don't know, man. I tell her every time I do this show, please do not bother Daddy while he's doing his hangout time with his friends. But when she comes in here, I just, she had like some mustache on that I don't know, she's creative. So anyways, here we go. So this is Defiant Wendy. Okay. Oh God, I can't wait to just wipe this computer and get the proper software on here to do what I want to do. Jesus Christ. Anywho, so that was Defiant. Wendy.
If anybody can tell me what riff I'm thinking of,
Boom,
that
boom,
opening-
wow, boom, boom,
No,
wow.
it was
Okay.
It was the da, na, 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 na. Oh my god, I think it was a theme song from some sports thing in the 80s. But I know that like progression, and I cannot think of what song it is.
My thing was the
Oh yeah. Also, Nick wins again for his video budget 10,000, studio budget $5. As soon as this song, like as soon as the main riff came on, I thought of back in 2019. Music producer Ryan Fluff did a list of the worst guitar tones in metal history. And at number one was the entire Cowboys from Hell album by Pantera, because the entire tone on that album is awful. But I think this is a close second.
Well, I'm sorry for you guys. That's it's the honest truth right there.
And it was a cool song.
I mean,
like,
yeah, I didn't mind it.
If it was just a little more polished,
Yeah.
just a little more better,
Hey, man. Titan Audio will hook you up.
and give you an iPad and maybe an Xbox. He's not here though. It's less fun if he's not here.
It is. I can't make my Paula jokes. We can't tell people that Titan Audio is going to fly you out and shower you with gifts and make your music sound like it's a platinum hit off the rip.
I mean, we could still probably make fun of Paula.
We definitely could. Definitely could.
I'll just Paula bad.
Paula. Oh, Paula bad. Oh man. What we got in the comments? Nick says just a weird mix, and he's like, "Oh, it's just over." Yeah, we got deefed. We got the deef. We got the deef.
Yeah, the vocals were rad. Like I properly liked the vocals, but
yes. All right, so here we go. Let's get into the next one. Need All Exchange. Crystal Clarity. Does anybody have any clue who these people are?
They're from the Valley. I looked them up. They're from, like, I think Brownsville, it looks like.
From the Tejas?
Yes,
Okay.
the Valley.
There we go.
They share a lot of cool, like, good-looking food on their Facebook page.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna slide into this one. This is Need All Exchange, and the song. Wow, this one was done over a year ago. Oh no, just under a year. Okay, well here we go. Crystal Clarity from Need All Exchange.
Ryan, that's almost 2 years.
What? Oh God, yes. Jesus Christ. You know what? Who cares? We're already here. Let's play it.
Transmigration, metempsychosis, space-time, human internal, fluctuating transfer from the inner mind to the outer limbness, open to impermanence, gospel enlightenment, shards, constraints of action, alien hand syndrome, tap into the natural structure, OC disorder, from the inner mind to the outer limbness, pattern recognition, collecting cognizant shards. Crystal galactic, diluted, clairvoyancy, hypothetical, anthropic principle. conception, rigorous injection. Vigorous conception, rigorous injection. Cosmic logic dancing over us. Crystal corrected, diluted, clairvoyancy, hypothetical, anthropic principle, methodical. Crystal corrected, crystal melody, 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 crystal melody.
I am so pleased with that. I'm so pleased. I can't even begin to explain how happy I am with that. Oh God,
I think that may be my new favorite music
it
video.
was so good. It was so good. Like he had Muppets. He had like a plot line.
I'm gonna need to watch that like 3 more times to understand what I just watched. But I properly enjoyed that.
Otis says the music is like mindless self-indulgence in a post-gent world.
Yeah, I love the no mames at the end of the video. That was that was great.
Oh, hey Otis, man, and don't says I feel nightmarishly underprepared not having a music video. You're fine, man. You're fine. The reason that we've jumped over to YouTube is because we kept getting zooked. I mean, not like at an extensive rate, but they did some rule changes, and I read into it, and basically they want people interacting on their platform, i.e. commenting, sharing, liking, all that fun stuff. But the algorithm would pick up the music, and it would mute us from time to time, sometimes shut down the whole thing. But over here, we are under the common fair use kind of policy to where we can stream their music and whatnot. And even if you go look at some of our other Stank sessions, you'll see down in the bottom, which is something I didn't know until I checked it one day. Like, they already claim rights. They put, like, music produced by, who owns the license and, the distribution. So that's kind of why we're here on Facebook now. I'm sorry, on YouTube. So don't worry about not having a music video. It's just more visually appealing because we were talking a long time ago. We were like, man, just sitting around watching our faces looking at a Spotify playlist isn't conducive to a good environment as far as interacting and whatnot. So we're here. So yeah, but Otis, whenever you do drop a music video, holler at us. We'll throw it up here. Get you
even if it's just like a cool lyric video. Like got, like your lyrics flying around the screen with like bees and fire and stuff. That'd be rad.
Oh God, he says stream this on Parler. Woo! That's for a different podcast. I guess Jeremy hasn't figured out his mic situation yet. But anyway.
Or he could have just went back to bed.
He probably did. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna deef all over this tonight. So here we go. Let's get into the next one. Boop. Next up is it's Snake Poppy. Where's my claps? There we go.
And they've made it to Slam Worldwide, which is awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Slam Worldwide. Definitely love getting lost in the rabbit hole on that channel. So for those of you who don't know, Snake Father is the result of the brainchild of John. I can never say his last name, so I'm not even going to give it a shot. Stolovsky or something? God, he's going to punch me with his big old arms.
He's a giant.
He
dude.
is a monster. And you'll see him in this video coming up. But I actually got to take part in one of his last music videos. I believe it was Davidian. We went down to the Greenbelt somewhere. I got dunked in the pool like I was getting baptized. And if you're new to Stank Father, yeah, there it is. Slavkovsky. I think that's right. Again, he'll probably punch me with his big old... He's a gentle giant. Who am I kidding? But anyway, so this one is called Shapeshift. This is his latest iteration from Snake Father. So I hope you enjoy. And here we go.
You want to know why running on the
After
treadmill 7
we
days a week doesn't
do
work
this
for you
ad
when you're
real
trying to
quick.
lose weight? Because it never has. And I know that's hard to believe.
I love that guy, by the way. But anyway, here we go. Snake Father, Shapeshift on Slam Worldwide. Check him out. Here it comes. Oh, how dare they? How dare he? Oh, boy. Oh, State Farm. Sure. Do. Let me get that Jake discount. All right, Jeremy, are you with us?
Your mother is a special lady.
Wait a
And
minute.
on
My
her
mother's not a special
day,
lady.
You promised her a special celebration. But if
Okay.
Hey, there he
Okay.
is.
I
Did it
thought.
do it? Did it do it?
Yes, I thought that was Jeremy.
I
saying
thought
your
it was
mother is a
too.
special lady.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, Jeremy, welcome.
I made it just in time for Snake Father. I'm pretty happy about that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Otis with the comment. Video budget 10K, studio budget also 10K.
True.
Yeah, I know John puts a lot into his music that he produces. I know that he's been riddled with lineup change for Snake Father, but so goes the biz.
Yeah, they've been through a lot, but dude, every change they do, they just kill it.
Yeah.
Every time.
I
So,
mean,
you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yep. I mean, but I just know that, like, I remember when I was on set with John and he was talking with the videographer he had the vision in his head, and if he could have taken the camera from the dude and done it himself, he probably would have. I mean, not saying that the videographer was trash. It's just that I could see where John was coming from, because like when I do stuff for the podcast or live streaming, like I have an idea in my head, and when you delegate or pass off something for somebody to do, like you hope that they have the same vision or the same understanding. And so whenever he's on set, man, he's a monster. So
yeah, I would say when we get back to the good old studio, should have John in and some of the homies and talk about some of that stuff. I'd be interested in picking their brain about kind of their creative direction with their songs and their music videos, because frankly their music videos always are just on point. Whatever, like
Very
whether
much.
it's the narrative, the cinematography, whatever it is. I mean, they're doing something right, so that's awesome. Good for them, man.
His voice is also just so powerful.
like his Facebook feed is or his stories, because he'll do himself recording and stuff. But I'm sorry to cut you
Right.
off, Jared. What were you saying?
Oh, it's just there's just so much power behind his voice. Like he's our Texas Alex Terrible.
Dude, we were coining so many terms tonight.
They're both just like shredded dudes with crazy voices.
So we got the Texas. What was it? The Texas. God. Alex
did I
the
ju-
Terrible.
what did-
Sorry.
Yeah, Texas Alex Terrible.
Yeah, and then we got the new Smell-O-Vision. And what was the third one?
Get beefed.
Get beefed. Good beefed. John Ramos says, "Mad love for real with that about the struggle." Yeah, man. Hey, I'm not in a band. Jeremy is. Jeremy's in a band. He knows the biz, but I've been
Struggle's
around.
real, bro.
I've been around the music block for 6 years here, covering local music, and I know that struggle all too well. I've seen a band like, and just for example, the first one that pops in my head is Chernobyl The Secret. I used to follow them back when they were playing at Lucky Lounge before that got replaced, where they were just beating down the doors at that place and other spots. And then they had a lineup change. Now they got CJ, who also fronts Jeremy's band, Bury the Rod. And it's good. It's like, there's the past and the present and the future. And I mean, it's all gravy. So as long as you just support the people that are doing the music, I feel that, the lineup shouldn't really matter as much. Is that fair? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, sure. I mean, lineup changes suck ass, dude.
He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever.
I mean,
right?
there's some bands that like lineup changes ruined them. Like,
hey, you know what?
Exactly. Yeah.
I thank you for.
It is a struggle.
Okay, let's talk on that for a few minutes. I just have to go check on Kiddo real quick and grab a beer, but let's get that conversation rolling about lineup changes. Jared, since you are the goddamn dictionary on metal, start off with a band that you liked, there was a change, and then you did not like. And I'll catch you back up in just a second.
Early Killswitch Engage. Early Killswitch Engage, I really liked, and then they had a lineup change, different lead singer, and I don't like.
You don't like Howard?
I don't like Howard as much. I
Shame on you, Jared.
I know it's awful.
He's a great vocalist.
I mean, he's a good vocalist.
Boo this man! Everyone in the chat,
I'm
boo
used to
Jared.
it. I'm used to it.
It's all good. I feel you, man. I mean, we all have our preferences.
And there's some that like you can't really like. A lineup change was inevitable, like like Alice in Chains. They're not the same, but they're still. The good thing is they're still performing, which is rad, but they're just not the same.
Sure.
Or on a flip side, when a lineup change is great, is take Periphery, for example. In early Periphery days, you had Jake Bowen, you had Alex Boyst, and who was the old drummer, the first drummer for Periphery?
Jake Bowen isn't in Periphery anymore? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying the opposite of what I think you're saying?
Wait, what did I say?
Well, because they have 3 guitarists, right? So they have
Mark. It's Alex Boyst. It was on the first album. Who was the other guitar? Who was before Mark? What was his name?
Before Mark? I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. Because Mark wasn't in there in the very beginning.
Mark came on P2.
Yeah.
What was his name? That's right, because Jake Bowen is still in. But
yeah,
no, like in that example, Periphery got better after they got a different lineup. Chiodos. Early Craig Owens Chiodos is amazing, and then everything after the third album is awful.
Yeah, I kind of tuned out after the third album. Like after they kind of hit their like kind of Warped Tour era peak,
Yeah, everything basically like everything Chiodos after 2008, not very good.
True.
Because Craig Owens left and formed Drugs, and
Drugs
was great. And allegedly there's a second LP coming out soon, so that would be rad.
Chiodos or Drugs?
Drugs.
Oh, okay.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, allegedly.
All right, so I see the Killswitch Team Jesse. So Jared, you were Team Jesse, not Team Howard?
I am, yeah.
I'm Team Howard, dude. I mean, nothing against Jesse.
Can I be? Oh God. I'm gonna say it. I was gonna say can I be like abortion and like both? Can I be both? Like pro-choice and pro-life. Like it's like it's like can I be Team Jesse, Team Howard? And snip this one here, right?
Sure. That's fair.
Oh God.
I like abortions too.
I came in.
Can I have that as a ringtone, please?
You timestamp that one though.
Oh my God. That is 1 hour and 4 minutes, 22 seconds. Okay.
I have to go back to the beginning too. I have to
Oh God. Okay.
Record some other clips that I missed.
So I'm a Team Howard because that's how I was introduced, but I am also Team Jesse after the switch in the past handful of years. So there's that. Man.
Although I will add that Howard's version of Holy Diver is amazing.
Oh, it rips.
Holy Diver!
It rips. That thing rips.
And
rips
the Dio era of Black Sabbath doesn't count.
All right.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
No, I'll give that to you.
I'll give it to you.
Because Dio era Black Sabbath is.
God. This is why I do this. This is why I do this. 100%. We're gonna listen to who cares? Just kidding.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Let's just end this show.
Yeah, right.
Who cares?
And like this again, this kind of is what I was thinking of earlier this afternoon at work. Is like, I want more of this, just really low and nasty, and like, even if it sounds like it was recorded in a public restroom, I'm fine with that.
I can see that the beans or no beans in your chili debate is on the topic now.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. Love you.
If you're if you're new to the podcast, we are having a current debate, and to be determined, we are having a chili cook-off at Come and Take It this year. We are trying to finalize and craft all of the details and everything. We're working with the Come and Take It Live management as far as, you know, should we have bands, or should it just be like a chili cook-off and everybody just hangs out and eats chili and drinks beer, or should we have music involved and all this other stuff? So we're working on it, but the debate is, do beans belong in chili?
No.
And well, can we lay some ground rules real quick, because I assume everybody's chili is a little bit different, and when I think of chili, I think of, you know, meat and tomatoes and beans and not noodles, that's goulash, but like
noodles.
Sorry, I was thinking about what I'm gonna cook tomorrow.
No, fuck that. Dude,
Yeah.
Throw some noodles in the chili.
Fuck it,
man.
why
No,
not?
Sky-
Right?
Let's take this to a different level.
Skyline chili should be illegal.
But-
I'm team noodles and beans and chili.
You would make it. You would survive in Cincinnati then, because that's what they eat. And it's bad.
Yeah. So what we've come to gather is that beans originated in the chili up north. Is that what we've come to believe, or
It is. I
Okay.
grew up in Ohio,
Yeah.
which is a fervent beans and chili state. But I abhor beans and chili. I'm very much a Texas chili boy.
Texas chili?
Is there any like good reason for that other than like it's just traditional not to have beans and chili? I mean, like, I don't get it. I don't get the debate.
Well,
Beans
I
are
will
gross.
happily have beans in my
Okay.
chili and not complain.
Beans are gross.
okay.
No,
So
they're not.
Otis
beans
says-
are not gross.
hold on. Otis says, bro,
Beans are a staple of our society. Dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
chili spaghetti. I'm from Ohio. Chili spaghetti is my shit. Okay, so now we're throwing noodles in the chili and we're making
Oh.
it. All right.
Also, Otis, I absolutely love you for the chilies on 45th and Lamar. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, yes, Otis, you get the applause.
That is one of the most iconic Austin restaurants.
But so we're trying to think of cool things to do for the chili cookout, like Come and Cook It chili cookout, you know, version volume 1 or whatever. And I've got some other things because I'd like to, you know, the bands that play, if we have bands, you know, kind of make like, I don't know, like a compilation album or something just to remember by, you know, because like say we had all the bands picked in advance, which we would obviously, then we could pick like, I don't know, 2 songs from each band and then sell the CDs and then turn that over to the bands. I don't know. I've got a bunch of ideas. I always
a chili compilation.
a chili compilation, man.
Interesting. All right.
But yeah, there's
I
there.
don't
But
know if that's been done. Maybe it'd be the first ones.
hey, you know,
Like a chili related metal band compilation.
why not? You know, I mean, there's, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into the depths of
If your
the internet.
band wants to, if your band wants to be on a chili metal compilation,
Chili-
dude, hit us up. You might be a part of history.
You heard it here
I
first.
think I'm gonna make it my goal to start tweeting to like as many bands as I can and asking them what their opinion on beans and chili is. I just tweeted bro job, so hopefully they tweet me back.
You know what?
This should
Okay.
be like a common question in your interviews, Jared.
We've already
done
that. We've
This should be
done
like
it
an
once.
opening question every time. It's like, hey, great to have you on. So let's just get this out of the way. Beans and chili or no?
What was the wise man's fear? It was basically everybody versus you.
Unfortunately, it was.
And they're from where? Wisconsin,
Indiana.
Midwest.
Indianapolis.
So stay tuned. Our man Taylor of Titan Audio Productions, he is craftily cooking that up for us. Huh? Get the pun?
Yep.
Yeah,
still 99% off. If your band wants any studio time in the near future, hit him up. He's actually giving away classic Xboxes for free too.
Oh man,
with 2 wired controllers.
Yeah,
he told me he would buy me a pair of Yeezys if if he mixed my music. I don't even like Yeezys, but I might take him up on it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical of people who like genuinely like Yeezys. I don't know. Seems kind of weird. I think they're kind of stupid shoes.
They're almost as bad as people that eat beans and chili. Next track.
Okay. You want to fight, Jared?
The next song I submitted to Ryan because I found this band in a funny meme that involves SpongeBob. This isn't the song from the meme, but this is a song called Outsiders from Asleep at the Helm. They are from I Feel Bad. They're from Manchester. They are from the UK, actually. I remembered now.
1 second. Let me just drop this down. There we go.
I bet they don't eat beans and chili. Actually, no, they probably do.
They probably do because
they love
they're
beans in the
reasonable
UK.
people. I didn't know them. Reasonable people.
They also eat a lot of beans in the UK, so...
Oh, God.
Sure.
I love you guys.
I'm willing to believe that.
I love you guys. All right, so yeah, here we go. We're going to load up. This is Asleep at the Helm, Outsiders.
From the days of old, graduated up for repentance, to feel like when you get me lost in something. There's been whilst I was down, walking away, leaving me until it's with this world. Lost and wandering ghost with nowhere to go now home. Surrounded by everyone, but by no.
Jared, good call. Good call.
That was pretty good. That's actually like, that's honestly the first time I've listened to that song.
That was a good call.
I've listened to their other stuff already, but that song is great. The one thing I will add, that little like, I'm not gonna sing it, but the beginning of the clean vocals where it's like kind of high pitch sounded like the beginning to Senorita by Camila Cabello.
I'm gonna take your word for it. I don't know. But
Yes, I knew it was.
There's one part that kind of reminded me of Volumes. It was like one of those like choppier riffs where kind of you know.
Yeah, no, that song's great.
I was enjoying that, Ryan. I'm sorry. I was talking over that whole thing.
No, you're good, man. You're good. I interrupted you. My apologies.
No, I interrupted you, sir.
No, don't worry about my vocals. They're trash. Let's see. Josh says, shout out to current Austinite David Draymond, the originator of the coronavirus. All viruses, to be honest.
Down with the sickness, baby.
Oh, God. Josh, we miss you. Can't wait till you're back on here. Killing it.
Is David Draymond the reason I got bronchitis back in March?
I mean, it's possible.
You'll have to ask Josh. Apparently he knows. He's on the inside scoop. But who's up next? Oh, God.
Another one of my submissions.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Let's get back over there. Who we got up next? Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead. Kick it off, man. Who is it?
Basilica. They call themselves Hair Slam, whatever that means.
Oh, God.
They are from South Carolina.
Hey!
Again, I discovered these guys because they followed me on TikTok. And I don't make anything on TikTok. But I got a notification. It was like, you got a new follower. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, these guys are stanky.
So is it reasonable to believe based on how they kind of categorize themselves? Are we like going to be dealing with some like hair metal slam?
No, not at all. Happening? So I don't know why they call them.
Get deefed?
No, these guys are great.
Okay.
They call themselves Hair Slam, like speed, whatever, core, something like that. But they're great. They're very slammy. They're very heavy, and everybody knows I like some of that stuff.
Like
they're
Stank.
And clearly they have faith in your TikToks. So
I've never made a single one. He
doesn't make any content, so it's like
you know what the best part is?
They just have a feeling about you, dude. You're a rising star.
My name on TikTok is a Paul Rudd joke from 2003.
Oh, back in his golden years.
Shout out.
It's from Tim and Eric.
Shout out, Paul Rudd.
There, it makes sense to me.
All right, so here we go. Oh. Well,
that was pretty cool.
Good call, my man. We gotta figure out how to get a hold of those dudes.
I agree.
There's a terrible curse that plagues guitar players.
I know. There's a terrible curse that plagues.
Holy shit!
He's pretty intense. You know, let's hear what he's got to say. We got to skip this ad.
There's once they reach the intermediate stage. I call it guitar playing limbo.
Yeah. Okay. Jared, have you ever?
It's a terrible curse. I mean, he's not wrong.
Have you ever experienced the limbo?
Yeah.
What?
I said Jeremy.
Oh.
Well, actually, I said Jared, and then I corrected myself and said Jeremy. Sorry.
I honestly don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I don't know. He's trying to get some guitar players to take his class.
He's trying to scare people.
You're in guitar limbo. Come take my class for $39.99, and then you'll be out. Yeah.
Josh, I have to give you a big thumbs down for that joke because that was bad.
Wait, which one?
So I said the lead singer kind of looks like metal Frank Zappa because he had like the Frank Zappa mustache and the little flavor saver. More like Frank Slappa. That was bad. That was bad.
That's
It could have been better, but yeah, it's okay.
I think
I still love you, Josh.
Yeah, we all still love you.
Did Josh just deef us?
Not all puns are created equal.
But no, those guys, that was nasty. I properly enjoyed that.
I like that last riff with the harmonics and the squeals kind of.
Oh, the harmonics
alternating.
God, harmonics make me happy.
Yeah,
jun, 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 jun.
They're easy in practice, but they just add so much to a riff sometimes.
And like, there's good ways to do it. Like this was a great execution of a harmonic. And then there's bad executions of a harmonic, like that entire After the Burial album.
Oh, what's that? What's the song called?
Something about kings.
Yeah.
Behold the Crown. Behold the Crown.
Oh. Y'all gonna start trashing on my ATB? Damn.
That song was honestly just kind of a flex. I mean, to be honest, like it is kind of hard to play that riff.
Did anybody hear the new Architects?
Yes, it was really good.
Was it Dead Butterflies? Is that right?
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't heard it yet.
While She Sleeps dropped a new track a couple weeks ago too, and that was really good. It's called Sleep Society.
While She Sleeps. That's yes. Give me some of that.
They're great live.
Whoa.
Some sleep.
I gave the lead singer a hug when I saw them.
I would too. I would hug. I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger.
He had very bright red hair and he was a very nice man. I couldn't understand a thing he said when he was talking to me. His accent was so thick.
Jeremy, timestamp that one. All right. Oh, God.
Yeah. Good call. I'll go back through later and I'll grab everything I need.
So next up, you've probably heard of this band, Buried Alive. I found the guitar playthrough of this and was just woofed. Just like, yes, all of that, please. But this is their new one called Blood Orange, and it is a 2-person jam band, if I'm not mistaken. It's like him and his wife, something like that. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong because I'm usually wrong. But anyway, so here it is, Buried Alive, Blood Orange.
Oh my God, what in the fuck is happening? Haters all claim my shit was sped up. They be blaming me like it's my fault they suck. But it's not. Haters just grind because I'm stacking them bucks. I showed all the zeros, my zeros they left in a hurt. So one of my heroes Buried Alive merch. Haters all claim my shit was sped up. They be blaming me like it's my fault they suck. But it's not. Haters just grind because I'm stacking them bucks. You're gonna get wrecked. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me cause you're a bitch. So close it down, shut the fuck up. I'm calling up buses and holding them up. Keep talking till I bring it in your place. Call me a freak till you're shot in the face. Silence was the answer to my nightmare. Silence was the answer to my prayers. Sirens breaking eardrums as your world's unfolding. I took your life, didn't leave a spare. Haters all claim my shit was sped up. They be blaming me like
like it's my fault they suck, but it's not. Haters just grind because I'm stacking them bucks. I showed all the zeros, my zeros they left in a hearse. So one of my heroes buried a live merch. Haters don't clean, my shit was fed up. They be blaming me like it's my fault they suck, but it's not. Haters just grind because I'm stacking them bucks. We do a public with that I'm always like God. Like a banana, get treated like what? Every fuck with a berry, you are gonna get slashed. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me cause you are trash. So close it down, shut the fuck up. I'm calling on pussies and holding them up. Keep talking till I bring it in your home. I promise you I will discover your bones. Violence was the answer to my nightmare. Silence was the answer to my prayers. Sirens breaking your drums as your world's unfolding. I took your life, didn't leave a spare. The shade you see just never goes away. This shit wasn't even true. Before you come accusing, wish we could trade our place. And you know I hate me too, but hate me too. The shade you threw me, it just never goes away. All that shit wasn't even true. Before you go accusing, I wish we could trade our place. And you know I hate me too, yeah, I hate me too. The shade you threw me, it just never goes away. All that shit wasn't even true. We could trade our place. You know I hate me too, yeah, I hate me too.
Preach!
The trouble is, if you're not self-reliant, you'll never do any more than just get by.
I love it. Sorry, I had to throw that pun in there. Just why not? Because you know, we do puns and stuff here.
Well then,
nobody commented on my squash joke, and I'm sad about it.
It was so good, it was intimidating. Nobody wanted to.
Oh God.
Squash is a fruit, guys.
I enjoy buried alive stuff. Goddamn.
I mean, they clearly weren't taking themselves very seriously during that song. I mean, they were just having fun. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was, at the very least, visually, it was interesting.
Oh yeah, visually, they have some killer stuff.
If they split this into two different tracks, I would enjoy it a little bit more. Because it was very, like, the first half and that last half were very polarizing.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
The first half gave me, like, big vibes of 2016 all over again. When that, like, weird dubstep metal era was a thing.
Ooh, take me back, please.
And I like that stuff. Like, I like the early Browning and Beyond All Recognition and stuff like that. But the latter half was, like, it was very polarizing to the first half. Also, I have to say, the guitarist likes Buckethead because his licks were very Buckethead-ish.
I mean, I forgot about Buckethead.
Oh,
dude, I was listening. Buckethead was one of the first concerts I ever went to.
Interesting. Well, that's kind of cool.
It was so cool. I was like 13 years old seeing Buckethead. That was like the coolest thing I've ever done.
I think my first concert was like Linkin Park, Stank, POD, and fucking what was it? Oh, Story of the Year.
Oh God.
Fucking bops, dude.
If we want to get really technical, my first real concert I ever went to was Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh shit!
Shortly followed by Buckethead.
Dude, I saw Weird Al Yankovic at like the Orange County Fair once. I remember that shit.
I saw him
running with Scissors era.
Oh my God, that's like the best era.
Hell yeah,
I saw him in 2011 when he released Alpocalypse. Was it Alpocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Alpocalypse. It was the one that had his face and it was blue. I saw him at ACL Live at the Moody Theater with my dad.
Whoa! All right.
It was really cool.
Well, there's that. Woof! Golly, I'm down. I love what he does. I love that tone, all the craziness, all the wheelies, all the things.
Yeah, I mean they're clearly just trying to have some fun. I mean, I respect them for that.
I mean their whole
they knew it was fucking ridiculous. I mean,
oh yeah, but I think that's what makes it so good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes it's cool to, mix it up a little bit, even if it is kind of,
He said, our man Josh says, y'all need to dive into the BA back catalog. Oh, Buried Alive catalog. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
Their old stuff's really cool.
Yeah, they shred.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right, speaking of shred, it's Doll Av. It's 2 words.
Is that Jake Paul on the cover?
I don't know.
Oh my God! That was gets it. Oh my God! That was such a niche joke that I'm probably the only person that got that.
1 out of 9.
Somebody else has to get.
He doesn't have a camera though, so it can't be Jake Paul.
That's true.
Well, he might have a camera. Maybe it's attached to his armor.
Because cameras existed
are you talking about
the 6th century?
Okay. I do know that this is the offshoot of, I believe, the guitarist from Revocation or Revisionists. God damn, I can't remember. Hold on. Let me look down here in the bottom. Show more. No, never mind. Just says fall. So Josh, you should enjoy this one, old. So here we go. This is called Kill (S) Witch. Kills witch. But
engage.
Yeah, here we go.
Everything I adored.
it's crazy that you see all these offshoots, these side projects from bands that are relatively good / big.
I have the greatest job.
I know you have the greatest job. But yeah, Josh corrected me. I believe they're from he's from Reflections.
I'm
right?
Jared, by the way.
No, Josh.
I did.
Oh, you. Oh, so yeah, just stacked around on top of each other. Yeah, sorry. So Reflections.
Yeah, no, that was great. I love Reflections. So
yeah, we saw them. I saw them before I knew who they. Well, that sentence doesn't make sense. I saw them before I knew they like really were. You know, does that make sense? Like,
yeah, I discovered Reflections in 2012. I don't remember. I want to say I found it was on Reddit. It was the playthrough of And Found that the two guitarists did. No vocals, nothing. And I was just absolutely blown away by how amazing their guitarist is, or guitarists.
Yeah.
And it was all downhill from there. I just loved everything they've ever done.
So whip my wallet out. Here we go.
I remember driving to an FYE an hour and a half away to buy their CD because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Fanboy.
FYE? Congratulations.
Yeah, FYE.
Woof. Wow. I haven't heard that
cool.
in a while.
That was a cool song.
Yeah,
little known fact, Jake Paul's actually a guest
Find the
vocalist
healthiest,
on that
most delicious products that are good for you and good for the world.
What the
Like
fuck is this shit? Turn that off.
I gotta skip through the ad, man. I can't.
God. Fuck you, Sprouts.
It's like I don't pay for any of this stuff.
Sprouts smells weird, man. I've been in that store before. It smells weird.
I haven't been in the Sprouts in a hot minute. I used to go to Sprouts all the time, but don't anymore. I don't know why.
It smells weird.
Boycott Sprouts.
Down with Sprouts.
Sick of it.
It's like cheap Whole Foods.
All right.
Really, actually.
All right. So this one is by a band called Vile Impregnation.
Oh, yes.
And they
Story of my
are...
I love this band. Like, I'm not even kidding. I love these guys.
All right, so we're just going to jump into this because we got these guys and then one of my favorites, a band from across the pond called Ghost Iris. So we'll just go ahead. We'll get into this one. Quick recap, jump into Ghost Iris, then we'll close out. Cool?
If you say so.
Okay, I'm gonna give that one a. No, what happened?
The Bachelor is back. Stream it live on ABC with YouTube
Yeah, The
TV.
Bachelor. Who's gonna win this year?
What all these commercials? When did this happen? I don't know what's happening. Oh God, let's get through this. Yeah, The Bachelor. Why not? Huh? Kind of like The Bachelorette. Okay, what is the appeal to that type of show? Can we talk about that for a second?
People with sad lives.
You think so? I look at it as though people that watch
the appeal, it's just the people who like it. Like genuinely like it. Like it's one thing if you're watching it like, ironically.
Just
like
casually.
Yeah, like people that get like super invested though. It's like, oh my God, bro.
I'm basically a 70-year-old man because I'm currently watching a TV show about a 15th century pope. So
that sounds better than The Bachelor.
It does.
It probably is. I told you about the show yesterday, Ryan. It's very good.
Yes, I have that stored. It's ready to go. Oh gosh, there
cool
is
song.
none. It's trash. Or the drummers.
My asshole hurts.
Yeah, no, that was like
chainsaw asshole.
Yeah, anal.
I love that like super disgusting, gritty, like nasty porno grind stuff.
Jared, name
Sounds
another
pretty
porno
disgusting.
grind band.
Gut.
There it is. Gut. Sounds exactly what I would expect.
Cock and ball torture. That's another one.
That'll do it.
We're good.
Some early brujeria is very porno grindy. Zavleg. You can't forget Zavleg.
But is there porno that matches the music?
Probably.
I'm going to find that later tonight.
Okay,
all
you better have a VPN.
I'll end up on some some watch list somewhere with the FBI. All right, so one of my favorite bands, Ghost Iris. This one's called Paper Tiger. They just released this one not too long ago. So we're going to kick this one off and then round the show out, say our goodbyes, and get to some porno grind music videos. All right, here we go. Ghost Iris, Paper Tiger. We got Yank.
We got wrecked.
Yeah, we got wrecked.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, that's why I saved it till the end. It says your stream has been temporarily blocked because we detected copyright audio.
That'll do it.
Whack.
That will do it. Oh,
you
audio and video.
You might want to keep an eye on like the strikes that we get because
that was the first one.
Yeah, YouTube will actually fucking shut us down at some point.
All right,
So
well,
we got to be careful.
Create a new stream.
Copyright's dumb.
I mean, it's
it's a necessary evil.
It is.
Yeah, it is dumb.
That's why I wish that that they would create this. I wish they would carve out a section for people like us who just want to play the music. It's not like we're not monetizing this, so it's like, whatever.
That would require the YouTube CEO to not be scum.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Yeah. But anyway, well, let's round out.
A nice guy.
Let's finish out the show because this will pick back up. It happened like 3 months ago.
Turn my light back on.
Yeah, but any Hoosers, thanks for sticking around. Sorry, that's why we stuck this one at the very back of the playlist because I had a feeling. But surprisingly, they weren't the biggest known band of the whole lineup, which was shocking. But anyway, Jeremy, sorry for your technical difficulties, but hey, par for the course.
It ain't your fault. I'm sorry I woke up at 9:30 in the evening, dude. That's my bad.
Yeah, see now that the feed
I partied real hard last night and didn't fall asleep till like 10 in the morning. And
dang, what'd you do?
Well, I went to my buddy's house and did a bunch of stuff and blah blah blah. It's my birthday weekend, so I just kind of wanted to get lit. I didn't know if it was either gonna be last night or it was gonna be tonight or both, and it just ended up being last night. And now I'm just hanging out.
You settled for us.
Yeah, I settled for the goddamn podcast. Fuck my life. No, this is what I needed. It was a nice little wind down from all that. Got a good amount of sleep, and I'm just listening to some cool tunes with my buds.
Yeah, I ate I wouldn't say a buttload of edibles last night, but I definitely took my fair share. It was a combination of a fifth of a regular size brownie, square, dependent, like what, 2x2. Then I took half of a cookie and a spoonful and a half of a muffin. I just went for it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Were you trying to die?
No, you can't die. Actually, I'm gonna take that back.
Oh, you can in some way.
In some way, yeah, you can freak out and die
How
off
do you
edibles.
define death?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll shut it down here, and we'll be back sometime. We don't really have a.
Yeah, it could be tomorrow. It could be 5 months from now. Yeah, you never know.
But
we never know at the Austin, Texas Metal Podcast.
But I appreciate everybody for hanging out, and if you're watching this on the replay, thanks again. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and hit that notificación so you can know whenever we go live and do things like this. And
talk about beans and chili, how they don't belong there.
Listen, Jerry.
Yeah, there'll be more discussions.
Yeah, there'll be definitely more discussions on this. But
that
you know what we should do for real? We should have like a formal debate about this.
We should.
Like, we'll just have an entire episode, no stank shit, no fucking metal related. It's all gonna be about chili, beans, and noodles.
Possibly find some songs that have a related sense, just to kind of pepper in from time to time.
Yeah,
get it?
Yeah, if
get
it's
it?
relevant,
Pepper
sure.
in. Yeah. So.
That was bad, Ryan.
It's terrible.
Your fruit puns have been terrible.
Just shut your mouth.
It could have been worse.
Definitely could have been worse. But all right, we'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Peace out, everybody.